because I think it's important to understand. I mean, as you're saying, right, these lessons that you could have learned, or you should have learned, or you should have known, right, trying to pass that on. Um, and it's interesting, though, like even from the Keynesian worldview, I mean, I guess you could say maybe 2000 was a fluke, but I guess now, knowing what you now know, looking backwards, I mean, isn't it just a series of escalating bubbles that we've just had, right? We had the Black Monday in 1987. We had the 70s crash, the 87 crash. We can go back, and it's just like a series of escalating bubbles. Of course, now looking at 2008, and then even what happened in 2020 as reference, you can see that the bubbles just get bigger and bigger and bigger, right?
Exactly right. I mean, the amplitude just keeps getting bigger, and of course, you could track it to 1971. I mean, when we went on 3 days from today will be the 50th anniversary of the broken debt-based money system, and now it's global, because in history, where countries tried fiat money or paper money, it was regional, but now it's global. And I agree with you completely. They're getting bigger, and the only way to prevent more of the next one, which will be huge. I mean, we at this point face either a destruction of the currency through inflation, or a massive deflation, correcting the decades of malinvestment that have been trying to ripple through the system in 87 and 2000 and 2008. And the Fed comes along and fights that with more money printing and pushing interest rates down, which just causes economic distortions.
Yeah. I mean, it's almost like the market continues to try to correct itself. It keeps trying to purge itself of this, this inflation that the Fed has created. And every time it rejects that inflation and starts to deflate, they go back and try to pump the balloon back up.
Yeah, that's the cleansing trying to happen. And it's painful when it happens, because people, go bankrupt and lose their homes and lose their jobs. But that isn't the problem. That's the consequence of the money printing, which is the problem. And listen, if you gave me the ability to print money, I probably would. It'd be very difficult for anybody not to. Even if you think that you're saving the world, saving the whales, and et cetera, the ability to print money is not something that humans cannot do in good conscience. So of course it's happening, and we shouldn't be surprised.